You're not much of a lapdog, are you?
Oh, yes, hello.
Yeah, I don't imagine doing
Chief Morale Officer.
Customer satisfaction to me is when you hear something that shows we've gone that extra mile. We've not just talked to people about the product and what that will do for them. We've done that little bit extra and we've heard that it's been better implemented and gone further and got more value for them within their organisation.
Yeah, customer satisfaction means everything to us. When you look at reviews, the way that, the tone of voice almost that they use and how they are so grateful for things that we do for them.
Yeah, and hopefully it's because we've done a really good job and they've actually fully embedded and implemented Chorus and it's solving the problems that they bought it for.
I guess you can actually see it even without talking to them. If you look at how they're using Chorus, if it's a part of their everyday at work, like we see it so often, it means that they must be happy with it, right? They wouldn't use it otherwise.
We hope so, wouldn't we?
So for me, the 3 pillars of customer success, firstly I would say data. And by data I mean where we use stats and figures of how our customers are using our software, and we'll use that to then determine how we approach them and how best to come up with a solution to their challenges and their use cases. Secondly, I would say communication, and by that I mean not just sending out an email. We try and delve a bit deeper and we default to, for instance, for going to a video chat. So when we get in touch with customers and we set up a time to chat when they're onboarding or a review of how they're using our systems and services, we'll initially offer a video chat. Not everyone's comfortable with that. So we try to make sure how we're getting in touch with people is how they want to be contacted. And lastly, I would say the 3rd pillar of customer success is honesty. And a big part of honesty is not always saying yes. If we try and satisfy everyone all the time by saying yes to every request, then we won't have time to do a lot of the things we do.
Yeah, the common challenges that we see in our customers, especially new ones or ones that are coming from a different system, which I help with, actually that's one of my roles here, ones of implementation. They love the system, they buy it, they want to start using it, but then they have to structure it, organize it, get people on board with it, get people excited about it at the organization. And so sometimes that can be a bit of a slow uptake. And our job here and my job here is to check that they're doing fine, get in touch, never give up until they are using Chorus to its fullest potential, or to a potential that gets them more productive and happier with a daily job. So we use Trello a lot, which is another software, but I'm happy to shout out to them. They're a great software company. And we keep track of what customers how long have they been on, we check what they're doing, we make sure that we keep getting in touch for the first few months and make sure that they're really well embedded. We check their logins, how often they're using it, how they're using it. So it's a lot of, like Danny was saying, data, collection of data on how people are embedded, how much are they really using Chorus.
Training can help solve these challenges by ensuring that all of the user base, a new customer, actually understand the tool and how to use it properly to solve the issues that led the business to buy Chorus in the first place. And it's my job to ensure that we as a team fully understand their use cases, how they plan to use it and what they're hoping to achieve, and then between us and specifically for training, making sure that I've built a program that ticks the boxes and works for that customer in terms of what they need Chorus for.
Sounds like that sounds like Ray. No. She can leave, she wants to, but she's not going.
The Dennis system, absolutely genius.
My hobbies and activities, I'm a fairly simple person, I think. Anyone who spoke to me for more than 30 seconds probably already knows I'm massively into football. Big Cambridge United fan, up the U's. Really into Marvel. It was very sad when at the end of Endgame it was the end of a huge cinematic era. And also love playing my PlayStation.
Hobbies and activities, so big cyclist, probably find me in Lycra on the weekend at some point, cycling, big foodie and really interested in wine as well, history, reading and a big music fan, and also, if you can't tell by my thick Scouse accent, I'm a Liverpool fan.
What I like to do out of work, I am a creative type, so I like to write a lot. I have been into tabletop role-playing games for a while now, like Dungeons and Dragons is the most famous one. and I've been actually running the game and playing modules and writing modules for that. I also like sport. I like climbing indoors, bouldering indoors. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, that's kind of it. I read a lot, but to write, you have to read. So that comes together in a package, I think.